Hi guys, today I did a video inspired by Pretty Little Liars, particularly ARIA. I really love her makeup. Every time I watch the show I like it, and just, the intro, with the whole, thing. I'm going to awkwardly try to turn that into a thumbnail for this video somehow, which I'm sure it will be awkward. So I really love her makeup. I always find that even when you look for different pictures of her, it's always kind of the same. Might just be a little more dramatic sometimes, like for the promo images of the show or whatever. But it's basically like a really light inner corner, like really nice and bright, that's either like a champagne or a gold color. And what makes it kind of different, like, not just the typical, same color smoky eye, is that it is kind of more of like a charcoal gray on top and a lot of brown on the lower lashes, or the lower lash line, even like some gold. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I really enjoy doing this. I did use my Sigma Bear palette for this, which I found was perfect because I was going to use my Naked palette. And then I was like, duh, Tiffany, you were wanting to do tutorials for the Sigma palettes. And then as I looked at this, I was like, this is even more perfect. Because it's got all the colors for the, it's got good grays, which the Naked palette really doesn't. It's got like more of like a silver and a black. Really good, a good gray, good blacks. And then perfect browns for the lower lash line, a great gold for the lower lash line, and perfect highlighting shades. So if you're wanting an ARIA makeup look, this is the palette for you. And I do have a link below if you want to see how to get those if you're not familiar with them. So I'm really excited about this. I love it. I love the show. I love everything Pretty Little Liars. I did just get the book on my Kindle and I cannot wait the 9th book. Or did I just say 10th? 9th. Oh, it's hard to hold down my pinky. I can do it on this hand. That's weird. I can do it on my left hand but not on my right hand. Ah! Okay, 9th book. So anyways, keep watching and I will show you exactly how to do this. So I'm going to start off by applying an eye primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. I'm using the Sigma Bear palette for this tutorial. I probably showed it at the beginning, but it looks like this. The first thing that I'm going to do is start by building up the gray on my lid. I'm going to use this color called Snoop to begin with. Right there. I'm using an E55 brush. And I'm just going to start by patting that all over my lid, all the way to the crease. When you get to the crease, kind of turn the brush sideways and really kind of work it in there. We'll blend out the edges in a little bit. Then to further build the color, I'm going to layer the dark brown over it in the palette, which is called Hitch. It doesn't have any shimmer. I'm getting it on the same brush, and I'm just going to dab that over my lid. Right over where I applied the gray. It just kind of deepens it and everything, but layering the brown over the gray is going to really help it tie more into the brown that's going to be on the lower lash line, but it still keeps the lid looking more gray. Alright, then you're going to take the black that I just showed, that control color, get it on the same brush, and get that right at the lash line, and just dab that on. It's going to be really unblended, so you want to take a blending brush and just kind of smooth that out and smooth out the edges. Kind of work with it to bring this crease up some, like the color, as you blend. Alright, next I'm taking an E35 brush, which is a little more of a precise crease brush. I'm going to take this color called Act and apply that right into the crease, and it's just going to kind of blend that even further. Then you can go ahead and apply your highlight shade to your brow bone. I'm using a Sigma E50 brush. And I'm using this color called Elope right there. It's the highlight. This one has shimmer to it. This one doesn't. So it's the one that doesn't have the shimmer. And I'm going to get that on the brush. Apply that right up underneath my eyebrow. Alright, then for your inner corner, you want to keep it really light, but you want to go kind of gold with it. That's what her looks mostly are. They're mostly like a champagne color, like a gold on this inner corner. I'm using the matte gilded white pencil. This is from the Surf Baby collection. And you just want to kind of trace out that inner area right there. You don't want to go too far up on this because we've got that really dark color. But you do want to go just a little bit. Mostly get it in that pocket right there and make kind of just a smooth corner shape right there. Alright, then take a clean pointed brush. This is the old numbering. I'm not sure what it is, but it's the pointed pencil type brush. And kind of smooth out that color. You can even go over it with one of these lighter colors. I'm going to actually use this one, the Approach color, which is the one that has the shimmer to it, like I was just saying. There is an actual gold shade in the palette, and what I'm going to do with that, this one's called Command. I'm going to take it on the same brush, and then right here, I'm just going to kind of trace that where that meets the lower lash line. Now we want to get the lower lash line really brown, so I'm going to use this brush, the E20, and I'm going to start off with this Hitch color, which is the brown that we used earlier. And I'm just going to start by tracing that on the lower lash line. Now, her lower lash line color is very brown. It's very kind of thicker. We're going to blend this out so don't get freaked out. Take a blending brush and kind of point it upward. You can kind of get that line much smoother. Then you can take the same brush and go over it with this Act shade, which is kind of like a lighter brown. And I'm just going along this middle part, kind of along the edges of that color. Makes it look much more blended. And then you can take a little more of that golden color, the Command, kind of overlap it just a little more. If you wanted to, you can apply a little bit of black eyeliner. The lid is already very dark, and we don't want the focus to be on the liner. The MAC Fluid Line, and a super thin brush. It's an E10 by Sigma. And I'm just going to get very, well, it's not even doing anything. Very close to the lashes. Then black mascara is a must. You can even apply some false lashes. I've noticed on the show that they do use a lot of false lashes on the girls, even if they look very natural. You probably would not even notice them most of the time because they are so natural. I think I'm just gonna skip that for me, but it would definitely be something worth considering for this look. It'd be really pretty. Using the CoverGirl Lash Blast for this. And don't forget your lower ones. I'm applying it just to this outer part of my lower ones. I don't want to do too much right there because I don't want it to take over that pretty bright inner corner. Alright, so keep watching and I'll show you how I completed the look on the rest of my face. Okay, so for my cheeks, I'm going to keep it very natural and tan. I'm going to use this shade. It's the Pressed Amber, the new color by MAC. And I guess I'll just use this brush. Just one that's kind of, you know, like a duo fiber brush, and it's F50 by MAC or by Sigma, and I'm just gonna apply that lightly to my cheeks. Alright, and then for my lips, I used the MAC Fabby lipstick. Ugh, I can't talk today. Which is really pretty and rosy. I didn't want to do anything super heavy on the lips since the eyes are so dramatic. I didn't want the lips to be totally paled out. I still wanted it to be very flattering. But I noticed this is kind of true to the pictures that I saw as well. So it's kind of a rosy color, and then over that I used a really kind of fuchsia type color. It's the Electric Fuchsia by MAC, which I don't know if you can get this anymore, but I don't know, you might be able to. But just like a really nice pink or rose would go great over it, or you could do like me and do something a little brighter that adds something a little more to the look, because ARIA is a little edgier, or a lot edgier than all the other girls. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this and that you'll try it out yourselves, and I will talk to you all very soon.